Now I want to talk to you about the upcoming events in the neighborhood. This weekend, head to Specialty Appreciation Defender. If you've applied 12 or more badge points into defense and rebounding, you'll earn double rep for all games played at the rec, the beach, and the cages. If you've applied 20 or more badge points into defense and rebounding, you'll earn triple rep. On Wednesday, make your way to the rec, because all day long you can earn double rep. Next weekend, check out Specialty Appreciation Slasher. This time, if you've applied 12 or more badge points into finishing, you'll earn double rep for all games played at the cages, the rec, and the beach. And if you've applied 20 or more badge points into finishing, how about some triple rep? For more Wednesday action, be sure to participate in Dime Time. Work with the community to reach the assist goal and earn prizes. To recap, here's our big board of upcoming events in the neighborhood. That's it for me. I'm headed to the 2K beach for a big picnic, and I cannot be late.
Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home, Target Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Before we get going.
Hey, Kevin, we have seen D'Angelo Russell's ice.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We've got Okoro. Junior's out there with Garland. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Love in at the force line. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. And here at the midway point of the year, lots of guys banged up, Clark. Is it hard to decide when to play through and then maybe not to play, when to sit?
Yeah, you know, that's a good question, Kevin. And a lot of times it's about pain tolerance, the severity of the injury. Is it something that you can play with that won't linger on and you don't have the possibility of further injury? Those are the factors that go into playing hurt or playing in pain.
Now Russell, after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. 2 on the clock, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Boy, deceptive athleticism that Russell has for a point guard. This young man is sneaky in his ability to get up.
Garland, the pass to Love. Over Russell. Love with the bucket.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Now, here is Russell. 29 points for him last game against Sacramento. And it goes down 2 points.
Guys, that was really nice work mixing in this shot. When Russell is squared up and shooting with confidence, which is most of the time, he can bury it.
Now, here's Okoro. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Love kicks to Junior. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Got a piece of it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Knocked away. So it's the Timberwolves now. Just 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Russell. Hits the front of the rim and out. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Okoro throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets. Tell you what, he's 3 of 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Garland the pass to Junior, and here's Love. Garland kicks to Junior. His three-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
Edwards passes to Hernan Gomez. Towns dishes to Russell. A three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big man who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Allen. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Okoro. Cavaliers making a switch here. Minnesota leading by 8. We've got D'Angelo Russell. He's out there with Edwards, and it's Reed in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Hernan Gomez kicks to Russell, pass to Beasley. And it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Celtics, was outstanding. He scored 12 points and made an impact from outside the arc, hitting a good number of three-pointers. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. We'll see if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
And, you know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Russell against Sexton. And the shot is good. Russell's got 8 points.
Well, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Love the pass to Sexton. Allen trying to break free with 1 on the clock, and slam dunk by Allen.
Boy, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Russell finds Hernan Gomez. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Sexton against Russell. Pass to Edwards.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Now, here's Sexton. Tight defense on him. They grab their own miss, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
and the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Love. Torian Prince comes in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Sexton. And there's the pass to Russell. 1:11 left now here in the second. Noel passes to Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's Noel. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And the rejection by Towns.
A tremendous shot blocker in college, Kevin. Towns has packed that part of his game and brought it with him to the next level.
Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers.
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Foul. Out of frustration. Russell, as he often does, dictating the tempo.
The Timberwolves have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it?
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Garland is out there with Junior. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Allen in at the 5. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
And that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Passes to Junior. Takes the 3. They get it again. Count that 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 6. And the basket from Allen.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And that one's good, Junior.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Near the three-point line, it's Love. There's Garland. Banked in off the glass. Now just a three-point Timberwolves lead.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Russell kicks to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, despite his youth, I love the attitude Towns has because it's infectious and he seems to have the attributes of a genuine leader.
The first free throw is good.
And you talk post up, face up, you name it. Karl Anthony Towns gets it done.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's really...
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screen.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Russell is out there with Edwards. And it's Hernan-Gomez in at the 3 spot.
And Love is a terrific rebounder. I mean, has a feel for where the ball's going, positions himself nicely, and then takes pride in beating everybody to the ball.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Pass to Hernan-Gomez. Back to Russell. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Love with the bucket.
And a guy who's used to finishing through contact. Love simply brushes it off and completes the play.
The pass to Towns. Now, here is Hernan-Gomez. From outside, off the mark. Junior from deep three-point territory. Rebound, Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Edwards, that's good.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
And here is Garland. Inside. About that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Kevin Love.
And that's using Love to his full capacity. He can pick and roll or pick and pop, depending on how the defense plays it.
Passes it to Vanderbilt. Down low. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Junior. Three-pointer, and he's good on the 3 ball.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Right side, Russell. Bucket is good.
Guys absolutely feeling it. When Russell heats up, showtime.
To the right side. Junior, the pass to Love. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Love's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now, here is Russell. T right on him. Pass to Edwards. .131 left in the fourth quarter. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Okoro kicks to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Russell. Sweet little floater.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, it really put the hammer down.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
And so they foul intentionally. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and he commits the intentional foul. It's the first that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, Russell's...
And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
episode of NBA 2K TV. We have an exciting episode for you coming up with some big news. But first, we need to congratulate the 2021 NBA MVP, Nikola Jokic. And to celebrate, we are giving away VC. Yes, I said it, VC. So I'm turning it over to Chris Manning with some 2K TV Interactive, sponsored by TikTok.
Thanks, Alexis. To honor the Joker's MVP title, answer this question correctly and you could earn some VC. How many Denver Nuggets players have won the illustrious MVP title? Was it 0, 1, 2, or 3? If you pick 0, you're probably gonna get 0 VC. Sorry.
We'll have some more 2K TV Interactive throughout the show, so keep watching.
It's an honor to, be a part of something this big.
It would be really cool to see something I've created spread throughout the whole community of the game.
I'm a big shoe fan, and to have my shoe in the game would be a privilege.
Every year I make the same shoe, just, a little tweaks every year.
It's a shoe that pops, it stands out, the colors on it are super bright.
I wanted to make something that everybody could wear, but still, when somebody sees it, they're like, oh, what's he got?
If anyone could wear this shoe and should wear this shoe on court, it would be PJ Tucker.
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their Rabbit Home fan base a night to remember. The skyline of downtown Toronto really looking wonderful tonight. It's a beautiful evening here on the shores of Lake Ontario. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got Jared Allen. Garland is out there with Junior. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And for Toronto, OG Anunoby is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then there's Lowry. And it's Trent in at the 2. Break for those teams that did make a deal with the trade deadline. How hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
Well, guys who need the ball to be effective, it can be harder to integrate. But for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system. So it's a tough call either way, especially if you have to go into a new environment where the terminology and everything's different. No doubt, my experiences in having guys traded to be a part of our teams, it was a tough transition for most of them.
Did you ever do it as a player?
I did it, yeah, and it's tough, It's not just a team. I mean, you uproot it. You might have to leave your family if the kids are in school. I mean, there are a lot of factors that go into it that just don't revolve around what happens on the court.
And there are guys who can drive like Lowry, but not many that can shoot as well, too. That's what opens up his penetration game.
Garland kicks to Okoro. Love trying to break loose. A nice shot by Okoro.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Trent. Five on the clock. Shot from the wing. And Okoro pulls it down. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. Garland with the bucket.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Out left to the wing. Anunoby passes to Boucher.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Now, here's Garland. Now recovering. Garland, the pass to Love. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Offensive rebound.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Now, here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. That shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Having that spark off the bench really helped them the last time these two teams battled. We'll see if it'll be there for them again.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance.
New group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
So on the floor for Cleveland. Junior's out there with Garland. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Allen. And it's Okoro in at the small forward.
And really, Lowry has made his career off delivering through contact. Really one of the strongest point guards in this league.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Timberwolves, was terrific. He finished with 14 points and drained a few from downtown. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. We'll see what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control, but then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
Whether he's scoring, facilitating, hitting the glass, his focus is just to provide whatever they need for the win.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Passes it to Junior. Lets it go with a three. Another three for Cleveland.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Left side Lowry. For the three. Here's Birch. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Raptors have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Left side Lowry. From 13, rebound Love.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Terrific vision there with that pass. Hit his teammate perfectly in transition.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So it's Cleveland bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 7-point differential. We've got Chris Boucher. He's out there with Aaron Baines. Lowry out there with Anunoby. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Junior, good on the triple. Junior's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Here's Trent. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Tough-minded individual. Lowry answers back with his own 3 on the other end.
Here's Junior. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And the basket by Lowry.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Garland the pass to Okoro. Here's Allen. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Allen's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Cleveland. 90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Trent. High post try. That shot no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Garland the pass to Allen. From deep. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Ken Burge is checked in for Toronto. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Trent, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here we go with Allen running it up the court, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Flynn's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Nance is checked in. Here's Junior. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Trent passes to Anunoby. And again, Toronto no luck.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Okoro dishes to Junior. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the 3-pointer. Junior's got 15.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The pass to Trent for 3. And the Raptors miss again.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Raptors trail by 11. Back to Flynn. Raptors moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Boucher. The Raptors need to get a shot up. They get the rebound. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Cavaliers making a switch here. Windler's checked in. 1:25 left to play here in the third. And here is Flynn. He's got 9. Good with it. Trying to get something going. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Anunoby, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Anunoby. Free throw good. Baines.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland is out there with Junior. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Okoro. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Trent. That one goes. Count it. Here's Garland. Pass to Junior. Launches it. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Trent. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Trent's got 5 points in the quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 4 on the pass to Junior from the arc. And then Allen slams it in.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
The Raptors have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. 1:32 left in the game. Boucher, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. Ken Burge is checked in for the Raptors. And that one falls for Boucher.
And with the and one, he's cut it to a one-possession game. Just terrific determination on his part.
Junior from deep 3-point territory. Boucher with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 5. 1:06 left to play here in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And he's earned it with his three-point shooting more than anything else. I mean, his stroke from beyond has been smooth as silk, and 18 of his points have come from long range. A nice contribution.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
.106 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lowry. Here's Trent.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, just waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Junior. Kept alive. Here's Allen. It's good.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
35 seconds left in the fourth. And it's sent back by Allen. Goes back up. Count it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And they go to the intentional foul. And so here's Cleveland. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 5. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
And Lowry puts up a deep 3. No good on the quick 3. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time